The Scandal Room. Lady Flora Hastings. The scandal that haunted Victoria. Welcome to the launch of our new series, The Scandal Room. Tonight, we begin our new Scandal Room series with a case that nearly derailed the reign of a teenage monarch. In the early months of 1839, a quiet illness in the royal household spiralled into one of the most damaging scandals of Queen Victoria's young life. A lady-in-waiting, Flora Hastings, returned to court unwell, and in the atmosphere of tension, loyalty battles, and old resentments that surrounded the new queen, her swollen abdomen became the spark for a rumour that raced through Buckingham Palace like a fire in dry grass. What followed was not merely gossip, but a full public crisis. A humiliating medical examination, accusations of immorality, fury from Flora's family, and a press backlash so severe that crowds gathered outside the palace to condemn the Queen's conduct. It is a story about illness, reputation, and how a whisper once believed by the Crown can become a national scandal. This is the tragic case of Lady Flora Hastings and the lesson it carved into the earliest days of Victoria's rule. Make yourself comfortable and prepare to be drawn inside the court of a teenage queen, a setting where rumour could ruin a woman and where power and suspicion moved hand in hand. This is the world Flora Hastings stepped into. The swelling. In the first weeks of 1839, the corridors of Buckingham Palace carried a faint but unmistakable tension. It began, as scandals so often do, with something small enough to dismiss. Lady Flora Hastings, daughter of the Marquis of Hastings and lady-in-waiting to the Duchess of Kent, returned from the family estate at Loudon Castle, complaining of what she called a tenderness of the side. She was pale, fatigued, and walked with a careful stiffness she tried to disguise. At court, every gesture was observed. Nothing passed unnoticed. The young woman's gowns, often impeccably fitted, seemed to lie awkwardly at the abdomen. A slight distension, the sort that in any other household might have drawn sympathy, became the subject of whispers behind gloved hands. In the anxious bubble of Victoria's early reign, even a swollen stomach could be political. If you'd like to hear the full story, the parts whispered in drawing rooms and printed only in the smallest type, the complete scandal is waiting for you on Patreon. You'll find over 800 documentaries, exclusive deep dives, and every shocking turn for only £5 a month, with a one-click cancellation you can do any time. Join us where the gossip lives, in the archives.